Welcome back to Trillion. I am going to interact with Ashmedia again, get more affection points, get down this fatigue, because she's got a fever time coming soon. Ah, there you are. I was looking for you. What is it, Ashmedia? Do you have any interest in gardening? Gardening? Not really. That's too bad, but I bet you could learn to like it. Look at this. What is that? A seed with wings? Not something you see every day, is it? It's a seed from a tree in the heavens called a Sephiroth. There's a legend that says that those who pledge their love under the Sephiroth will be bonded together forever. Ah, how romantic. Wait, don't tell me you got that seed from. That's right, our dear winged cutie was carrying it. He said he kept it this whole time as a charm, as proof of his faith that he would one day meet the one he was destined for. Sappy, right? And dare I ask why you have it? He was headed off with a big dopey grin on his face to give it to Elma as a present. I just had to snatch it. Uriel can't seem to keep luck on his side. Oh dear, did I do something? No, he did well. I wonder if this will grow in the underworld as well. Who knows? But I'm curious what kind of tree it would turn into. I know, right? How about we plant it together? Alright, we can plant it in the corner of the garden. I don't know how many years it's been since I stuck my hand in damp soil. It's fun once in a while. Careful not to damage the roots of any other plants. Yes, I'll watch out. Oh my, what's this? Ah, a worm! It's an earthworm! Calm down, it's not gonna bite you. But it's disgusting. Worms are an essential force in maintaining healthy soil. It's not fair to judge them just by their appearance. You're not bothered by it? I used to play in the dirt all the time with my older brother. Besides, men aren't usually bothered by worms in general. Go on, put it back in the earth. If you insist. Oh, and look, there's a snail. You can't handle worms, but you're fine with snails. I mean, it's got a shell, doesn't it? It's cute. Yes, but the part sticking out of the shell. It isn't all that different from a worm. What? It's totally different. How should I put it? One's succulent, the other's slimy? I'm not following you. I'm glad Ashmedia is happy. Even I feel almost like a little kid again. I wonder what its flowers will look like. I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask Uriel. No, I think it's better not to know in advance, don't you? I suppose. Say, little Diablos, how about we come and see this again when the flower blooms? Yes, let's. By the time anything blooms from this, I imagine everything will be over. By then, I'll be gone, but I suppose there's no harm in imagining about the future, at least for now. 6k affection points. Come on, fever time. No fever time. So let's get to training. I'm just waiting for that fever time to pop. Let's do another training. See if we can't. All stats, let's do it. Dang, that really is the best training when you get old, but look at how much fatigue that gives. There we go, special training. Now then, we'll call it a day for our training. Already? That's a bit too early, don't you think? The Overlord was in good shape, so why not keep going for a bit longer? Longer? True, but are you sure it won't be too harsh keeping this pace? That's what you call being overprotective. Compared to facing Trillion, this should be a cakewalk. Well, I suppose. Can you please continue with the training then, Argo? As you wish, Great Overlord. Let's do this. Not having enough? So savage. But I like it like that. Alright then, let's start it right away. The results aren't as bad as I thought! She's got smash. As she is exhausted. So the Uriel training takes a ton out of her. Let's break another seal. Upgrade that. What are we gonna put into it? Not int. Guess we'll put the Fang seal on there. Let's go to the Valley of the Swords then. I've got a lot of skill points to use with her still, so that all stat training though, that's so much. Fatigue. It's not bad though. I mean, you get basically one of everything when doing that. Chase down this little punk over here since he can only walk one space at a time. This guy will catch up with me eventually, and we'll fight him. As we get treasure. $4K. Oh, it's one of these guys, really? Oh, get paralyzed. He multiplies. He died? How does he die? Does Ashmedia... I gotta look at Ashmedia's passives. She must have something that... Girl sleep for 60 turns. God. Freaking dang it. Grab that. That. Do I have enough time? It's the same amount. I think I got enough time to grab. As this stupid cat doesn't wake up. Can't afford to go to sleep right now. This guy's trapped right here. Go ahead and take a swing at me. Yeah, she does counterattacks. I like it. Yeah. Oh, we're not ready yet. We're gonna take this treasure. Get that gold. She must have I gotta look into her passive. She must have something that counterattacks everything. Alright, well, one day before Mokujin, let's use some of our skill points. I really should just... let's get that up to 400 and drop a lot into resistance. That to 300, rest into there, put more in there. Call that good, I suppose. So what does she have? Let's take a look at this. Passive. Auto counter, huh? Auto counter attack. Not NA for Trillian and Mokugen. XP boost, 20% more. Affection. XP gained increased by 2% of affection. Dang. So we really should be getting that affection points up. Affection points by 5% of damage. She is going to be... She has Fire Wheel. So maybe we do put some... So that would be a good skill for... it's not going to be a good skill for what we needed. Get her tired. The good old cursed sword. We know exactly what to do. Great Overlord, we received a gift from the smithy. Oh, this is a fine specimen. But what is this unusual inscription along the blade? From what I've heard, it is a cursed sword. Haha, a cursed sword? How thrilling. I wonder what kind of curse it holds. Cursed sword. Let's take a closer look. Well, just looking at it shouldn't be any problems. This eerie feel I sense is quite, What is it? What is this chill I'm feeling all of a sudden? I better not try to fool around with it carelessly. I suppose this sword does live up to its rumor of being cursed. We'll keep this safely secured in the treasure room. Make sure it doesn't get removed easily. As you command. Aura and reflex, which is what I need. One-on-one. Faust. What is it? I'm a bit busy now. Seems that way. Where are you headed to with all these books? I was going to return all these books I read back to the library. I don't have enough space on the shelves to keep them there. I see. Well then, let me grab those for you. I can do it myself. Even if I may not be as strong as before, there's no way I could let a girl passing by me with such a load go unnoticed. Considering it as if you're helping me keep whatever smidget of self-esteem I have left by letting me hold those. Men's self-esteem and sense of approval is quite a bother. Well, sorry for being a bother then. Don't mind me, I was just speaking to myself. Still, it would be a pain to see you go into self-loathing just because of me. So then here, hold these. Whoa, they're a lot heavier than I thought. That's incorrect. You're just that weak now. You don't have it, but don't be mistaken. Your weakness isn't what you should be loathe. Loathe Trillian. Yes, I know. Baphomet said that the books can be left on the counter. Woo, you really read quite a lot, didn't you? Are these all historical records? The Underworld was attacked once before by Trillian. There could be some hint to defeating it found in these records. There's still much I need to learn about the Underworld. Knowing that I don't know that much is quite unnerving. Quite a glutton. It's for my objective. If you were in my shoes, you would do the same. Objective? So to defeat Trillian and gain my soul? Exactly. But what are you planning to use my soul for? Do you really need to worry about what happens afterwards? It is my soul we're talking about. Even if I will never see it used, I am still interested in how it will be used. Come to think of it, there's one other thing which bothered me. You and Uriel said before that if the Underworld is destroyed, the entire dimension itself would be destroyed as well. So, what is this dimension we're talking about? It's a structural macro unit representing the world. Here, the heavens, Underworld, and the human world comprise this dimension. From the way you word it, it sounds as if there are other dimensions. Yes, exactly. Why do you know this? Why? It's because God knows everything. Uriel speaks with such gravitas because he's mimicking what God has said. I didn't know about it, and surprisingly, the heavens hid it from us, but the current crisis forced them to tell us the truth. But you're not an angel, nor are you a fallen one. You're probably not a human either. After all, most humans can't even recognize the other worlds. But yet you know about the dimensions. How? Knowing who I am and where I come from won't change anything. Exactly. Regardless of who or what you are, the fact that Trillian must be stopped won't change. I have no interest in doubting you. And that is even more of a reason why there is nothing to hide. Am I wrong? That's good to hear. What do you mean by that? I'm relieved to know that even you have things you can't say or can't disclose. I'd rather not treat me as if I was some monster. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Now then, I think I'll call it a day and leave you alone now. Stopping the interrogation so soon? I told you that I don't care who or what you are. I was merely curious, that's all. But if and when you want to speak, I'm available at any time. Test your mettle by fighting Mokujin. We are going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.